It's that time of year again. Yes, we're here on Martinhal Beach for the Portuguese National Slalom Championships. Yes, 1 year since we filmed The Idiot's Guide to Slalom Part 1. I'm now 1 year older, 1 year wiser. I've been doing a bit of training, but am I faster? That's the question. Am I faster? We're about to find out as we do The Idiot's Guide to Slalom. Take 3.
No resistance. Stuck inside. Have I found the greater beyond?
So what has changed? Well, one thing that's changed is I got to watch. Yes, I got to watch. And that has made the big difference because we're actually already on day 2 of the competition. Yesterday kicked off. We had light foiling wind in the morning and then we did 1 round of slalom. And I was on the start line, like right on it.
It's from the heart.
Actually, I was over it. I was over it. It was a bit gusty and I went a bit early and then I got a general recall. But apart from that, the watch was really good. Just my timing was a little bit out. Actually, I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot of tuning, but I've got all the gear. I've got a 96 litre board. I know you guys talk in whips, but I can't know off the top of my head. So I've got 96 litre. I've borrowed the 96 and 106, and I've still got my 116. So I've got 3 boards. Yes. I've got the 6.3, 7.0 and 7.8. And they're matched with perfect fins. So I've got a 37 gas oil in the big one, 35 in the medium one, and in the bottom one, 32. And everything feels good. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing tuning-wise, but it feels balanced. I've got all the down all set, so I was ready to go. So I felt quick. Yesterday we were on the 7.8 and the big board, and I felt really comfortable. I had some good battles until the PMS. But yeah, so early signs are good. But I obviously didn't make the final because I was PMS, but I ended up in the losers final. I won it, so there is every cloud has a silver lining. It was nice to be in the lead. I want to be in the winners final today. So to give you an idea, my goals for this Idiot's Guide to Slalom, I want to nail the starts from the beginning. So that's already started a little bit not so good. I want to beat my nemesis. And my nemesis, if you watch the Idiot's Guide to 1, you will know. Miguel Martinho, also known as Gaddafi. Solid sailor, won the Portuguese nationals many times. And I had some really good battles with him last year. So for me, he's the benchmark. You know, he is. If I beat him, then I've improved. So that's my sort of goal. That's my main one. There is a new rider turned up this year, Ludovic Jossan. Ever remember him from the Pedal Ludo? Main man behind Chopper Fins. Good sailor.
There's a void inside of your soul. I want so bad to feel that hurt. That's what she said.
I had a super tight battle with him. We really come close. But in the end, he beat me. So I would love just in one race just to beat him. I think that's going to be hard. And then obviously we've got the Portuguese actual champion, which is Martin Monteiro. And he's in my sights. I would like to be closer to him last year. Never beat him last year. So closer to him, maybe beating him in one race would be a goal. And then you've got Mateus Isaac, who is back. He killed it last year, won every race, I think, apart from one, which he started a bit further back. So he is, I think, too far away, but you never know. Maybe I've improved. I feel faster. The gear, the new Simmer gear, I don't like these plugs, but it is definitely better than last year. You know, without doing any tuning and just rigging it, it's faster, no doubt about it. And I feel a bit fitter. I maybe lost a little bit of weight, which I'm not sure is good. So yeah, there we go. That's the setup. Day 1 down. We're waiting for the wind on day 2, and hopefully we get some racing. Let's do this. So how was the start?
Was okay. Almost crossing the line like you yesterday.
That's what she said.
Okay, so day 2, the wind has finally kicked in. I'm on the big gear for me, 7.8, 116. A lot of the guys on 8.6s. We just done a couple of the first rounds. I took it easy, cruised through. I'm trying to, after my PMS yesterday, I just thought, Ben, rein it back in, just get a nice relaxed one.
It's been a wild ride.
No, I made the final. That was my goal for today. Take it easy, don't push too hard, and just comfortably top 5 and make the final. So now I'm in the final. Now I have to push. But as I said before, I'm not feeling as balanced as I was yesterday, and I don't know why. I could put a bit of down on, but it's not that bad. So you're like, I haven't really got time to tune. I think I'm just going to go with it and just push a bit harder in this final on the start and on the reaches, and we'll see what happens. The goal, it sounds bad saying this, but 4th, I guess, behind the 3 big fast guys. And if I could break into the top 3, that's going to be the dream this week. Top 3 dream, top 4 good, top 5 haven't improved. We'll see. I had quite a good battle. I could just hear Gaddafi right behind me the whole way, and I didn't have the best start, but he was kind of stuck underneath me, and I was kind of just seeing him there. And then as we come into the first mark, it was so funny. I thought, I've heard the PWA boys do it, just shout really loud and try and put the guy off in front. So I shouted like, "Ah! Ah!"
The worst psychological tricks ever. Like Ben getting behind me at the first mark, started shouting at me.
And then it was too early, and he turned around and went, "What the fuck are you shouting for?" And then we were like, into the mark.
And I just lost it for a second. You lose concentration. It sounds weird, but that shouting, that impulse you get, this stimulus, gets you out of concentration, out of focus for a second, and you're gone. I mean, and then it squeezed me, and it passed.
So, what did I say before that race? 3rd, amazingly happy. 4th, pretty happy. 5th, haven't got any better. That's 4th. So that means I'm kind of improving. So, end of day 2. What much has changed? I will keep saying this, but the trim, I didn't feel quite as comfortable today, so I need to try and work out what that is. Could be boom height, could be a downhaul, could be a bloody few things. There's so much to change in this slalom. What's happening?
They're waiting to change the start line and get everything closer to shore for the little kids. Lycra, vest. Before the helmet, no?
Oh, fuck it. Lucky. Okay, rule 1 of the Idiot's Guide, always be prepared. I was filming the juniors earlier for the daily media stuff, and then the time crept up, and then I just had a frantic rigging session trying to get up for the first race, and then ended up taking the small gear because it was the only thing I kind of had ready. And I fell off on the start line putting the camera on, And then I was like, oh my God. And then everyone was going faster today because it's windier and everyone's kind of tuned into the wind. So I was like, at one point I was like, I better pull my finger out here. And then in the end, I came back through. So, but be prepared, kids. You might have all the gear, but if you're not ready at the first go, it doesn't matter how much gear you've got. If you're not on the start line and not ready and calm, I'm having a nightmare, but the hoot has just gone. We've got 3 minutes. I just went to get the 7.0 because I'm a bit under, but it's got a hole in it, so I'm going to have to take the 6.3, which is not the ideal size right now.
Good luck, baby!
It's alright. No, if I'm too high to look down, maybe I'm just fine. So
I'm in the final, so I'm going to gamble on the 6.3 and use the fact that there's a hole in the 7.0 to block out that I can use the 7.0 and just focus on the race, because I'm getting so distracted by having all the gear choices. I think when you're good at this, you know exactly what to take, but I've only got one boom. So to put the boom on the other one, go for a spin and then get there before the start, it's just too hectic. So I'm kind of going to gamble on the 6.3. Deep down, I think I know he's too small, but you never know. There's some big gusts on the last reach. I need to gamble if I'm going to break into that top 3. I'm just not sure going small is the best gamble, but we'll see. We'll see. My closest race with him. We actually had a race.
Yeah.
It was a race. I mean,
Very close.
did you hear my scream?
Yeah, your scream was very important because I wasn't seeing. You were down, and if you didn't scream, I was just jiving without.
I tried it yesterday and it worked. The guy was like, whoa, but it didn't really upset him. He just went, okay, he's there. I just go.
I jive and I go. But
It was a good race.
it was very, very, very close all the time. It was really nice.
I took the small gear because someone ripped my 7.0 and I was like, oh, it's a bit of a gamble, but actually I could push and I could see you were just sort of managing me. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. I was with 8 meters and
Okay. 8 meters,
medium board.
6.3, 6.3 and 96 litre. So I know I could. I just didn't have the leg power. I could feel like if I go now, you would be a bit.
Your speed was fucking amazing.
But good, man. It was a good race. My first actual race with him. Usually he's there, but he's too far away. Whereas that, we were like a little bit.
Yeah. It was always close until the last jab.
Yeah.
In the last jab, I
know. I saw. I was hoping for a mistake. And
but
no.
I just
No.
close the door and we have wind, so it's easy. Congratulations. So the comments after that, I think that was my chance to beat him and I didn't take it. Will I regret that opportunity right there? Just for you guys at home, I need more leg power. I had the power, the speed, but I just couldn't quite hold everything together. My legs were like, no, Ben, no, we're hurting. And I was like, come on, legs, come on. And they just didn't want to. And then every time I did lock, I was kind of gaining, and then I would be like, ooh. So I need to get to the gym. That's another one of those little underscore comments. Get your legs stronger.
hair of the child. The world is yours, my song. He lied.
From here to the start line, it takes 10 seconds when you're planing. But when you're not planing, it takes a long time. And then suddenly, no wind. And I was like, oh, shit. Luckily, it's the first round, everyone was, come on.
but we have to go again.
I'll tell you a story about the man who changed the world. I will tell you a story about the...
Okay, second elimination has started. I'm noticing a few things. In these early rounds, you're expected to qualify. So then you think, okay, I'll take it easy. But when you take it easy, you lose all your mass foot pressure and the board starts taking off, so you've got to push. And we just had 3 restarts. I'm bloody knackered. The one thing that is good though, I've got the 96 on, which I borrowed from Joel, and this 32 gas oil fin. I got to mention gas oil because it's bloody good. It is bloody good. It just sits. When I get the right power, I feel super balanced and actually fast. I know that sounds scary, but old short legs here feels fast, but only at certain points. So I've got to put it together all the way around the race. And the wind has shifted a bit and it's gone a bit gusty. So for the 6.3 at the start, it's a bit of a lottery. As you go through the race, it just gets windier and windier, and then it becomes much more comfortable. So it's going to be a bit about course management, yes. That felt pretty good. So 2 things happened in that race. I said to you before, the only way I'm getting a top 3 is if someone makes a mistake or if I get faster. Well, 2 things happened. One person made a mistake and I got faster and I got second. I know that seems a little bit like, yeah, but honestly, that was, I felt like I had the speed, and I think when you get speed, you realise your confidence just goes up and you think, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna have him. And on that second reach, I just went straight to the mark like Mateos did yesterday. I kind of learned from that. Anyone going up, you do longer, and then you come down to the mark in the chop and it's slow. And I thought, maybe I can have Mr. Montero here. And I thought, fuck it, I just put my fin, feels so solid, and it's just like going, push me, Ben, come on you. And I'm like, what? You want more? And it's like, yeah, I want more, give me more. And I'm like, and it's like just holding. And you just accelerate on the small board. So yeah, I'm pretty happy actually. That setup feels good. I don't want to touch it. So far, Mateus Isaac couldn't be touched. He's had some tight battles with Ludo, but not to be touched. And in that one, I think I saw him, because it went a little bit gusty, he took his bigger sail. And I'm not sure, because I haven't spoken to him, but I think he got a huge gust on the first reach and just ate it like big time, which opened the door for Ludo, and Ludo was kind of cruising. And then this little English bloke caught him up a little bit because he overtook Montero. And then he looked at me on the last reach and he's like, go on then, have a go. And he went upwind to give me a go, but then he just came down at the end and sort of smashed me. But I'm super happy. Second, Ludo won it. Montero in third, and I think it was Bruno in fourth. I didn't check the results, but it looked pretty good, and I think Miguel behind him.
I was going, and then all of a sudden this gust came from my back and lifted it, and I couldn't do anything. Imagine that, I flew all the way and I hit the tip of my sail.
Oh, really?
Just the end of the sail, and I broke it and ripped my brand new price sail.
Oh, shit.
So happy right now.
Bloody hell, so you went some distance.
I'm lucky I didn't broke them.
You landed on that. He said to me, take the short lines, shorten your lines. That's what happens, people. Okay, last race of the day. The wind looks like it's just picked up again. I was about to say it looks like it's dropped off, but difficult to know what size. I changed up to the 106 and the 70, and I've not got the speed difference I had on the smaller stuff. The smaller stuff I feel like really competitive, like challenging the top boys-ish. And then on this, I'm but it's not as easy. It's put a bit more down on to kind of try and get it to release a bit better and try and find that extra speed, because there is some holes out there, so I need the 7.0. But let's see. Let's go and have a look. Surviving then. I was so overpowered, but my plan was to get like up there and just hold on. And literally Bruno's flying at the end, and I think he beat Miguel he was absolutely right behind me, and I was just dying. My arms just wanted to let go, but I'll take that. I wasn't feeling super on it then. You were in the lead.
I was in the lead. I just, in the second jive, we jived together. I missed a bit the backhand, so I lose a bit of grip. And he went just a bit better on me. Fantastic place.
Really good day.
Yeah, super sick. And tomorrow, watch out.
The tomorrow is looking full power. I'm fast on the small gear. Like when you get a good combination and everything's working, everything just feels easier. And I don't know how else to explain it. I went then on the bigger gear and it didn't feel as balanced, and I couldn't quite get the feeling, maybe because I was so bloody overpowered. But so getting the fin combo with the board and the sail, which I guess is tuning. yes, maybe that is the key. Tuning is the key, because it just felt easier. Everything felt easier. I got told to put the rope on the top eyelet, and that gives you a bit more juice, and that has definitely been helping. I actually forgot to say that earlier. I got told that on the first day, and I've definitely got more juice and everything like that, so that's feeling good. Shouting works. I tell you, you shout, you feel like a bit of an idiot, but it definitely works. It lets them know you're there, for one thing, but it also lets them know you're there, if you know what I mean. Like, oh God. And I don't know anything else. I'm knackered. The last race, I was holding on, and I could feel the two boys behind me, Bruno and Miguel, and they were just catching me, and I was just like, Robin, I've only got 100 meters, and they were just getting closer and closer. I was just, oh. So yeah, I think we got to do some fitness work. I keep saying it, probably every year, but we got to do it. So far, I have met my goals, and I'm super freaking excited about that. I got a second, so that was like a massive tick, and I've been beating my nemesis from last year, which was Gaddafi, Miguel Martino, and that feels pretty good because it means I've improved. Last day of racing. Yeah, we've already done a couple of heats already. I just made the final and actually won my semi-final. It's windier today, but it's really gusty. 6.3 and the 96 is really good combo, although in the first heat something didn't feel right, and I literally moved the boom up like this much, and in that one just felt super comfortable. Messed it up. I fully messed it up. I messed the start up, didn't get up, and I just couldn't get there. Then down the reach, I was like no power, and then got to the jibe, and then as I jibed, my hand got tangled up in the friggin' owl and I let it all off, and I was like, fuck. So then I put it on, and then I was like, right. And then I had a good run down the second reach, overtook Gaddafi, which was pretty good. I was like, fuck, okay. And then I thought actually I was gaining on the other guys a little bit, and then the last reach I haven't got that much pressure. I needed a mistake, and there was no mistakes. So kind of annoyed. And also, the hair was getting in my eyes. And I'm thinking, Ben, you haven't got any hair. How is there hair in your eyes? And I realised my eyebrows are coming down. I'm getting that old that my eyebrows are getting in my eyes. I was like, what's this hair in my eyes? That is, I would have been happy with 4th at the beginning and how that race went. It was like actually a good race, but mistakes, too many mistakes. Can't do it in this race in Malarkey. And you see Mateus, it's not luck, it's not holes in the wind. He doesn't get them. It's not luck, it's skill there, there's some bloody skill. Okay, I just thought what we do is we'll run you through the board. So just to explain to you guys at home and understand, if you're not the best guy out there, you still get a couple of good goes at it. So I'm just going to explain why. So we've got 4 heats to start off with. Usually in an ideal world, there's 10, 10, 10, 10, so 40 competitors. The top 5, so you do a race, the top 5 of this go through to the semi-finals. So the top 5 go to the semi-finals, top 5 go to this semi-final, so then you've got 10, top 5, 10. And then you've obviously got losers from this. And these losers at this competition go into final C. So you get another chance. Then we do the semi-finals. So the top 5 from the semi-finals go to final number A, top 5 go to final A, so you have 10. The losing 5 go to final B, losing 5 final B. And then we run this C, which is the losers final, and then we run the final and then the B final. So everyone gets a couple of goes. And then once we've got the result from that, it's then seeded, and then it's split up into the 4 heats again, so you don't get all the good guys in one heat. You know, you have one good guy there, another one there, then the 3rd guy, then the 4th guy, and then it goes like this, all the way through the seeding. So there you go. That is why, if you come into a slalom competition, you don't want to turn up to a PWA event, you want to turn up to something like this where there's a nice friendly atmosphere. You get a couple of goes at it and you get to compete in the sun and the wind. Oh yeah! What am I doing wrong? Tell me, what have you noticed? The slalom boy...
You can maybe try to start a bit below with us, yeah.
I'm a bit
I think you're in the top 4 on the speed now, so you can maybe join us down at the pin.
I'm too
yes.
safe.
Yeah.
Safe. I think he's right. I am thinking that. I need to go down the bottom with the big boys.
Just nail the start.
Start.
What we can do is, Mateus, he let you the pin. We let you the pin.
And then you sail over me. I'm gonna just be like closer to the pin.
Closer, yeah.
I always get scared I'm not gonna be able to go upwind.
Man, I think it's windy enough for you to go.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking, what are you scared? I'm going upwind fine.
Yeah, it's windy enough. Yeah, for sure.
I need to just nail the start, and at least I'll to see you on the first reach, because usually you're so far ahead by the first reach. It's kind of boring. I don't even get you on the camera, it's too far away.
I think there's a position from the pin. I have too much sun already.
Coronavirus.
Spanish. Okay, so I need it to get windy if I'm going to beat you.
Let's go. Bring it.
I'm going to bring it. I'm going to try and bring it. This is going to be me bringing it in the next one. I'm going to bring it.
Now it looks like it's windy
Yeah.
again.
I'm in.
Let's go.
I'm trying to pump myself up here. I'm coming for you guys this time. I'm coming for them. They don't know it yet, but I'm coming for them because I've got nothing to lose now. We've all got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
You're first, he's second, he's third. Pretty much I'm fourth.
How many points you need?
I need to win.
You need to
I'm
win.
coming for you. I'm coming for them.
Definitely on port. On port,
Yeah.
just destroyed me, and I was just.
But you, for a small
Peeling.
guy, it's pretty amazing to see. And it's cool to have some guys to push, because the top guys, I don't go
Yeah,
there.
they're a little bit now in between. It's
Yeah.
good.
Temptations, followed by a sad decline. All that she wanted was something that she could not find. All that she wanted was everything all the time.
I think it was a great start.
I felt good. I was like, yeah, I'm with the boys. I'm with the boys.
Yeah,
and then
but
Mateus went. I was like,
The first drive you were right there.
you just hear this. And then I come around this jibe and I thought, okay, I'm round. And I was listening, and then I heard "Khtung." I was like, bugger, bugger. I was hoping for a and I heard a chunk.
the scream.
Yeah, exactly. I heard a chunk and I thought, oh, here we go. This is going to be a long reach. Because it's longer now.
Yeah, it's longer.
They bloody made it longer, which is not good for me. Shorter,
It's better.
I'd have
Yeah.
been inside, and then I was like, that was good.
Very well.
Good, cheers.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
All that he wanted was everything all the time. Everything all the time. Everything all the time.
This is what slalom is about. This is the Idiot's Guide to Slalom. We've probably not done much teaching, but if you are thinking of getting into slalom and you think, but I'm not, the fastest, you don't need to be the fastest. And I think I said this last year, you just need someone to be fighting with. And that can be in 8th and 9th, it can be 2nd and 3rd, it can be 1st and 2nd, it could be 20th and 25th or whatever. As long as you've got these little fights with these people, you keep meeting them heat after heat, and it's super fun. Like I said, we're not fighting for 1st and 2nd. It's actually we're fighting for 2nd and 3rd, but it's relative. It doesn't matter. So that's pretty cool. Last year I kind of got caught in between, and I wasn't fighting at some point with anyone. And then we had some really good fights in the end with Miguel. It's just finding your little groove. Ooh, I need another race.
We could not find all that we wanted was everything all the time. Everything all the time. Everything all the time.
Okay, so just to fill you in for anyone who doesn't know what sort of speeds we're getting to, because I have been having the GPS on. So just to give you an idea, it's pretty choppy out there, it's windy. I have been kind of top speeding 34 out there. 32 seems to be quite average with a 34 top. And then I just came in before and did like a speed run, and I got to 36 and a half. So there's a fair bit of difference. I mean, obviously it's all relative because it depends how fast everyone else is going in the race. But just to give you an idea of sort of speeds that these guys are getting up to. Obviously, Mateus, Isaac and Ludo and Martin probably going faster than that. I actually don't know. When I first started this Idiot's Guide, this trip, I was like, gonna nail the stars. And I've been sailing like in the middle, half power, because it's been a bit gusty. And then as soon as I put myself right in the mix, I'm there. I think my brain doesn't store things. It's too small. I need a bigger brain. It's on. It's the last race of the competition. It's the final. All the places are secure. We're just gonna go out there, try and nail the start, and maybe beat one of the big guns. But it is cranking, like super windy. And the start, red flag, there we go, 2 minutes. We're off, wish me luck. Let's hope I don't fly away. It's literally like 35 plus out there.
You don't want this, you don't want this. Always looking ahead of the path where the grass is greener, life is sweeter. Always thinking that you can do better, but I know that you can.
Okay, so there you go. That is the final race of the Portuguese National Slalom Championships. And what a race. It was cranking. I think what I saw is Martin changed down to his small board
And it definitely helped because I couldn't have him. He's got a bit more speed than me. I kind of got him on the one jibe and I was like, kind of thinking, oh, got him. And he just pulled away a little bit. And then he doesn't make a mistake on the jibe. So, but we had some really close racing. I mean, for me, like progression-wise, I'm super happy because yes, last year I wasn't competing with him at all. And now I'm kind of like battling out. Here he is, speak of the devil. Windy?
Very, very, very windy.
How windy, you reckon?
I don't know. What do you think? 35 maybe.
35, something like that, but it was like, I was getting lifted and I was like, had the toilet stance going on.
Yeah, I was just pushing my harness up and just tried to go the maximum down I can.
I had you on the one jibe. I was like, I saw you had just started with the feet and I was like, just getting you. And then you just had more speed than me.
Yeah.
You just put on that board, you got more. On the big board, I can push you harder.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed that board anymore. It's not fair. Congratulations, firstly, first Portuguese.
Thank you very much.
That was your sort of goal for this event.
Yeah.
And then next year.
Congratulations to you.
I think I got better.
You're always pushing me.
I just actually said, because it was like last year, I couldn't even get close to you. And this year, we ended up having some really good fights, which is, as we said, slalom, that's what it's about. It's boring on your own.
It's cool when you have someone to help you to push up a little bit more.
I was looking ahead of the pack where the grass is greener, life is sweeter. Always thinking that you can do better, but I know that you can.
Nice work, man.
See you later.
There we go. So that's it. We're done. We're over. We're going to go and get a beer, that is for sure. I'm thirsty. We're back. Yes, 1 year on since we filmed The Idiot's Guide to Slalom Part 1. We're back for Part 2. No, we're back for Part 3, aren't we? We're back for the Portuguese national slalom. Slalom. Yes, we're back for the national Here again, yes, it's time for the Portuguese national film. Yeah. 1 year ago. Oh, thanks. We're going to have to get the shaver out this time. This is the new candidate. He didn't want it last year. I got excited because I thought, oh, I can beat him here. And then I just did the worst jibe known to man. My feet were still and I'm like, what am I doing? And then I was like, it's terrible, terrible. But I mean, it's only the semis. And then I started panicking that everyone was going to overtake me. And I was like, just get back on. And then I was like, doof, doof, on the head. And I could feel the camera against the sail. And I was like, getting a bit panicky. And I was like, just calm down, it's all right. All right, take 25.
Small guys against big guys.
I saw fucking Ludo. Day 3? Yeah, day 3. Just had the third. The fucking hell are we on? 4th?
Being a star, that's it, because you got the speed. For a wave rider, it's not too bad, I would say. It's not too bad.
I'll give you the money later. You all right?
Did you win one?
No, just the semi-final. Don't get your suntan cream on me. Windy there and nothing there. It's like, fuck.
You cannot say that word in camera.
Sorry. Polish. No,
That's worse.
nobody knows what that means. Do I do a little report? Fuck it, I'll just give it to Alfie, okay. I'll stop talking now and I'll go and get some water. So there we go, that was my experience a year on after the first Idiot's Guide to Slalom. And I know, it's not quite an Idiot's Guide anymore, but I hope there was some useful things in there that you can take away from it. And if not, I hope you were entertained. I'm definitely motivated for the slalom now. I just know I need to spend the time with the tuning and all the little details because those are the bits that get you past
the big guys like Martin. So he's in my sights. I'm coming for you, mate. I'm coming for you. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, like. You can share it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed so you don't miss another video. I'll stick links to maybe the other Idiot's Guide if you haven't watched them up the top.